With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Baltimore Ravens. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go! The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Here we go. Mike. 60 yards. Check. Watch 54. Watch 50. Silver.
Now Jackson on first down. He gets it to Gurley. Complete. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Mike, 53. Mike.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Watch the slant.
This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jackson from the shotgun. He rifles one that's intercepted. Quincy Wilson with the INT. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. He's going through a rough patch throwing the football. 4 interceptions in that loss last week. Opening drive. Starts the game with a pick here.
But we did spend time with the head coach and the offensive coordinator and asked them, what did you see on tape? What did you see on film? And they talked about mechanics, making sure that he gets his feet underneath him, doesn't overstride, does a better job taking care of the football. And I think they're as shocked as anyone to see the first one of the game here in this one.
Yeah, he needs to start heeding their advice. Naeem Hines, his first carry. And some nifty running right away as he'll get this up past the 30. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. From the 31. Luck is complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
Luck on first down. Letting one go deep for the... And he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, his 2nd touchdown on the season. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
Crunch. Go. Staying open.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Mike, 53. 53. Mike. All day, baby. All day, baby. Switch. 66. Bullet. Tap. Sky. Check three.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Gurley. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
I got it.
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down. On first, they go right back to Collins. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I know you feel
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And on 2nd down, this is Gurley.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
54 Mike. I'm coming.
On 3rd down, Fountain. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
53's Mike. Let's go one more. Deuce.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he finds Seals Jones complete. 16 yards on that one, and a Raven first.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Watch the slant. Watch the edge.
From the gun, it's Jackson. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number 1. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Yo. Check.
And Jackson throwing once more. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. But no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the end result.
Here's Locke. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Samson Abuka. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Switch. Join alert. You got tight. 11B.
To try again after the sack. Luck going for the deep ball. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Whoa. Hey, Haywood.
Third and long, it's Locke. And he finds his target. It's Sharp. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. A gain of 32 that time. Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for first down. Out of the gun, Luck. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Kendrick Bourne, his second touchdown on the season. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Now for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Colts 14, Ravens nothing. Rigoberto Sanchez.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Kill.
Jackson going to get this out to Brown. Well, this will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Open man, there is Malone. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the pistol, it's Gurley.
That's a what?
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Todd Gurley, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken very short. Now a hit and a loose football. And what a return as he brings us one all the way back to the 25-yard line. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. He was looking that time to get it to Paris Campbell, but it'll be second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Here's Luck. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. 66. Pull it. Ha. Kill.
After the interception, here's Jackson. That's caught. It's Malone. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now it's Gurley. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
The Ravens on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now it's Jackson. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Jackson. Got a man. It's Brown.
One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
54's Mike. 54's Mike. 61. Watch. 54. Hey, field. It's our field. Hey, check 9. Check.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted.
They should have known.
Picked up by Rocky Sin. That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Luck. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime.
12. Hey, Alpha.
3rd and 2. Luck. And he's got his man Hilton. And he takes this just about a yard shy of the 20. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down. Luck looking for Campbell downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10.
Got to do better.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Check me out.
Jackson now. Going to throw again. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
He was pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down.
Check 31.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Steps away to his left. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. This will be taken short. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Samson Abukum make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Another try after the first down sack. Luck. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Single receiver. Single receiver.
Throwing on 3rd down. Luck. Looking deep here for Ebron. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. A big play there. So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
Protein spill.
Here's Luck. And incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, you need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Hey, box drop. Here, switch it.
On 2nd and 10, Luck.
Watch his flat.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Look at the Colts looking for something big here after the sack. This is 3rd and long.
Bravo. Check right. Watch 55. Watch the run. Mike 55.
A shotgun snap for Luck. And this is taken in at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Let's go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal. Luck to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Now Luck on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That's 3 touchdown passes now for Andrew Luck. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Point after try forthcoming. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Colts 21, Ravens 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing, and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes, and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play. 2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Here's a 1st down run with Collins. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Joker, 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 Joker. Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. He's tired of me. He's tired of us. Watch that, watch that, watch that. Ship.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson, he's going to rifle one deep left. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line.
Come on now.
It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 50 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now Collins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Alex Collins. His first touchdown on the year as his guys are back within a single score.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Justin Tucker to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a toss play. It's Hines. Oh, nice spin.
I've got that bad memories.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's the motion.
Now it's Locke. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep. And got his man complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Luck to Hilton on the hook up there. And even 40 yards. From the 50, it's Luck. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd quarter play. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. This is Hines. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
And this is why the head coach gets paid the big bucks. Look at where they are in this situation, partner. Do you throw the ball here in a long-distance situation? Do you run it again and trust your defense and make sure you take care of the ball and punt it away? What kind of options do you have here, and what do you trust more on your team?
Yeah, they may have just pushed him back into that throwing situation. We'll see. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And now hang on here. The door, can you hear it? It's a little open.
Or is that the squeaky hinges that I'm hearing right now? Yeah, the door.
Is that too high pitch?
No, not at all. The door is open a little bit. It's almost like when you told those horror stories on the camping trip, right? And now, look out.
Yeah.
We've got a little bit different look on the game at this point.
Momentum swing here in the 4th on the punt fumble. A pickup of 24, and that's where the play began, the 24-yard line. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Gurley. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. That burst good for 20 and a first down. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much for the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
I'm not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, they want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. Over the middle, complete. It's Malone. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 17-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. There to stop him was Darius Leonard. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey.
They'll try the left side. Fountain. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53, go.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Sin. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches say. I guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
At the 19-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Luck. Campbell making the catch. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10. On 1st down, it's Hines. I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning. And we'll be back. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. 3rd and long. It's Locke. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 1st down, it's Locke. And that's incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. On 2nd down, here's a run with Matt. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll stay with Mack on the ground. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it indeed. Here come the flags.
Let go.
The penalty moves him into the red zone here on 1st and 10.
Monday. Say. Blue draw Corkers.
They run with Hines. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Hines. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
Extra point right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Let's go, brother.
On the return. The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down.
Watch the ball, watch the ball. Check 43. He's coming. We got double up. Hot second. Go. Check, go back. We got roll. West. 58, boys.
One last shot for Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Colts, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.